What's going on, everybody, and welcome to J Sports Seattle. In this video, I'm going to talk about, first off, I'm going to mention my hiatus and what I've been up to. And then secondly, I'm just going to talk about new Seahawks news because all the stuff that's happened has already happened since my last video, and you guys have already heard about that, so there's no point in talking about that as if it just happened. I will make videos on them, though, and on like Sam Howell and the draft and the coaching staff that was finalized, the free agents we signed. I'll make a video on all that. I'll make separate videos for all of that, and they'll all be 10-minute videos or something like that. We'll see. I might combine a couple of those topics. We'll see, though. But in this video, we're just going to talk about general new Seahawks news, and then I'll move on to those. And then I'm going to be making a Mariners video later. So, and then maybe a Kraken later another day soon. But yeah, that's what's going to be in this video. So if you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Alright, so first things first. We signed... We got another offensive assistant to add to our coaching staff. And we'll talk about that now since that is new news. Chucky Keaton from Utah State. Former teammate of, you guessed it, Bobby Wagner, the famous Bobby Wagner. I wish him the best in Washington, and I hope he does well. But yeah, he will be an offensive assistant. This will be his first NFL gig, so we are basically starting from scratch on the offensive side. We're basically building offense from the ground up, which I actually don't mind that. I mean, that's kind of what we're doing on both sides of the ball since we fired Pete Carroll, and we renovated the entire, we turned over the entire roster, or non-roster, coaching staff. So yeah, we're starting over, like coaching wise. So yeah, we got him. And he's a QB coach, so he'll be working under Charles London, so he'll be shadowing him and learning from him. And then Sam Howell, he'll be helping Gino and Sam Howell, and then potentially any more rookies that come during the 2024 draft, this year's draft. So that's the first set of news. I had him searched up. He used to play, like I said, with Bobby Wagner. Yep, Seahawks add college teammate of Bobby Wagner to coaching staff. So. Yeah, that's nice to have. And then I guess Bumpus is saying the Seahawks number 16 pick is really like a top 10 pick. I'm gonna talk about that in a draft video. I'm not gonna get into that now. But another thing, I saw this earlier and I was like, wow. So yeah, this is kind of big. Because, I mean, I could be thinking a little bit too deep into this, but basically, I'm going to sum this up. Basically, McDonald, he took out all but one of the basketball hoops that Pete has left in there for the past 14 years, as a part of his always compete mentality. Always compete philosophy. The hoop was so important to him that he made sure that the team had one shipped overseas when they played Tampa Bay and Munich. Yeah, where we took the L. That was rough. Shouldn't have lost that game. But we got gashed on the ground. That was tough. But yeah, I mean, he's got a plan, and I think the players understand why they're doing that. Why they got rid of all that. Why there is only one of the hoops in there and not many more. He doesn't want to deviate from the main goal, football, and strict football, and be good at football. And that could be a shot at Pete, maybe not. I'm not saying that McDonald's taking a shot at Pete or in any way, but I'm saying it could be, but I don't know. I'm just saying that McDonald, I feel like that for McDonald, he does not want to have all of that distraction. He wants to be strictly football, focus on football, get to what's important, fundamental and championship football is what he is going to be preaching for sure. and that's what we need, especially since he's a young coach, youngest head coach in the league. If he comes in here and is like Campbell, Dan Campbell, and just it makes the players want to play hard for him. That's what we need. And so I kind of like this. So I'm thinking this could be that, and it could be him saying, hey, we need to be straight on football, only on football. And maybe here and there we can have some time to, you know, do other things, but we gotta do what's important, and that's doing football. We can't have any distractions. So maybe that's what he's saying. Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna see if there's anything. I didn't really go through the entire article. I just saw that, like, the main stuff. Also, if you hear a like a whirring in the background or a vehicle in the background, it's trash day today, so garbage trucks going around. But anyway, let's see. I guess, yeah, he was nervous, but now he seems to be better. In Wosu talking about McDonald. So it's really time to get over the hump. So, see what happens. Yeah, so I will talk about then we signed international prospect, Max Percher. That's fun. Yeah, I mean, we got 7 draft picks still in this draft. The draft is 2 weeks away. So, I mean, we don't have any. We're in a dead spot, obviously, so there's not much to talk about except for the stuff that's been going on the past day or so, past few hours. But we will have some NFL action in the next couple weeks, even if it isn't actual football being played. So, there's that. But, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it that I want to talk about. Everything else is like mock drafts and like basically just people's not subjective articles instead of objective articles. So yeah, anyway, I said I was going to talk about I'm going to move on to like me now, since I've been gone for a minute, and probably wondering where in the world have I been. So if you don't want to hear about this is fine. If you just wanted to stop by for the Seahawks, by all means, thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. But if not, I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've been up to. I've been very busy. Like I've said in the previous video, I have an internship. I'm with the Diamondbacks. I intern for them, and on top of that, I'm still in college. Still go to ASU, so still cranking out my schooling. Almost there though. Semester's almost over, and then I have one more year. So it's just grinding it out. I've been super busy, but working for the Diamondbacks. Obviously, I can't say too much because, you know, I can't, you know, just sensitive information. But I'll just say about the general experience. It's awesome. The fans are amazing. The players are awesome. They got a bunch of former Mariners on there, so they got Cattell, Marte, they got Eugenio, they got Seawald, they got then they got Seattle, the Seattle Cat, born in Seattle, Corbin Carroll, Kyle Lewis, even though he hasn't really been playing on them. So hey, they're kind of like the Seattle Mariners almost, you know. So, or not the Seattle Mariners, almost like the Seattle Diamondbacks, you know. So like, you know, I root for them as my second team. Because I work for them, and plus I live here, so double the reason. But it's, you know, obviously the Mariners come first. Like, the thing is every time I see a Mariners game and I see us win, I'm always ecstatic and I'm super happy. And then when we lose, I feel gutted. I feel like I got gutted. But you know, but the thing is like when the Diamondbacks, when I watch their games, when we win, I'm happy. I'm happy that we win, and I know I'm sad when we lose. Like, for example, the Braves series that we had 2 back-to-back games where we choked the lead. We could have won that series, but we didn't. And that was rough, losing that. But I wasn't like gut wrenched like I am like after every Mariners game. I feel like bad. I'm like, bro, like come on. Like I thought we handled this. So I will make a Mariners video later, and I will go off on them in a later video because this needs to be talked about. We are not off to a. We were doing the same thing last year and the year before. Off to a slow start once more. Hitting sucks. Pitching's been kind of been inconsistent. Sorry, I was sipping some water. But yeah, I'll have to talk about them. But yeah, that's what's been going on with me. The games are amazing. Being there opening day was awesome. Probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. It was amazing. They had the flyby, the flyover. It was awesome. Like the fireworks, sold out. Like amazing. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. And I'm going to be doing that until the end of the year, most likely. We'll see. But I'll be busy with that during the summer, even though I'll be out of school in the summer, but also have that, and I'll be busy doing that. So, yeah, that's what's been going on. And, yeah, that'll be all for this video. I'm going to be, like I said in the intro, I'm going to be making all those other videos about all the other topics. If you like the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more Seahawks and Seattle sports content. Thank you for stopping by. If you're not going to watch the rest of my videos, that by all means. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And go Hawks, go Mariners, and go Kraken.